Hello, I'm Robert Fitch, a fourth-year PhD student at UCSB. Today, I'm going to be discussing how my dissertation work is trying to understand how native plants can be used to reduce the risk of ignitions in areas prone to ignition, like roadsides. Annual grasses often occur adjacent to roads, and since grasses germinate early in winter, they reproduce and die in spring, meaning that over summer, their dead biomass contains very low moisture. And grass stalks are very fine fuels. Therefore, they can easily ignite by sparks or cigarettes and then quickly spread fire. The US Forest Service maps ignitions across their lands shown here in green, showing the Angeles National Forest and the south end of the Los Padres. Roads are in yellow, and the ignitions are these purple dots. And as we can see, there are many ignitions that occur along the roadways. Major freeways like the 5 and 138 have numerous ignitions all throughout their corridors, and so do many roads that lead inside the forests. In fact, 65% of total ignitions occur within 500 feet of a road. So this is definitely a big issue that we hope to address using my research. For fuel to ignite, the amount of moisture in the fuel is critical. The more water that is contained within the plant parts, the harder it is to ignite. These data are percent live fuel moisture, so the amount of water in plants, looking at 3 different plant communities I'm studying in my research. The red line are annual grasses. The green line is chamise, a common and dominant shrub in the chaparral. And the blue line are native perennial bunch grasses and annual wildflowers, so non-woody vegetation. And as we can see in this graph, that the fuel moisture of annual grasses plummets in spring, meaning that all of that biomass is dead with very little moisture, whereas the native herbaceous community in blue retains living live fuel moisture throughout the summer, meaning it should be more difficult to ignite. And also, it maintains this moisture above this dotted orange line across the bottom, which is the critical threshold for wildfire danger. My research is using experimental plots to see how we could restore roadsides and replace the easily ignitable annual grass vegetation with native vegetation that retains live fuel moisture throughout the summer. As we can see in these photos from my experiment, the non-native grass vegetation has a lot of dead biomass, thatch, and a thick layer of litter, while plots with native species are alive and green and have even spaces between them and bare ground patches, meaning this vegetation type should be harder to ignite as well as be more difficult to spread fire. So this would hopefully reduce the chances of ignitions. And we hope to apply this work at a larger scale in future restoration projects. Thank you for listening.